Hi, my name's Ryan. I'm not a pro golfer or even close these days, but I love to play the game. I know some great golfers, even some pros, and wanted to provide today a few tips and tricks I've learned from them. Golfers love to get out on the course. If you're like me, you want to play your best and get better each time with practice. That practice should primarily be on the driving range and not on the course, unfortunately. I've been guilty of this as well, but many people go to the driving range just before they play to warm up, but most aren't intentional in their warm up. They want to make sure their muscles are loose and they're connecting with the ball, seeing how far they can hit it. I just want to show you a few practice tips on the driving range that will hopefully help your golf game. Like many golfers, most of the time you connect with the ball good, but it just doesn't go where you want it to. Now, I'm just as guilty of the slice, cut down, duff, worm burner, or any thousands of other funny terms we golfers love to use. So many times, for the average golfer like me, who aren't generally trying to cut or fade or work the ball, we just try to hit it as straight as we can to hit the fairway and land on the green in less than 100 shots. For many golfers like me, this comes down to many things, but the funny thing is, many times it's just bad aim. We are not positioned right to where we want to hit the ball when we line it up. The first simple trick is feet position. When you're on the range, you can easily take a club when you have the spot you're aiming to, but you want to make sure your feet are aimed at it correctly. So as you see below, my toes are matched up with the club, and they're aimed to the spot that I want to hit. The second simple trick is to make sure your club head is aimed correctly. If you're an average golfer like me, you're not trying to open or close the club head on purpose. You might be doing this accidentally and it's affecting your aim. So you want to ensure, as you see with the tee, that the club head is actually aimed directly in the direction that I want to hit it. If we put both together, then we know at least we're aimed correctly. Now if you have a bad swing or timing, that will affect where your ball goes, but if not, at least a good amount of time your ball will go where you want it to. Lastly, I would say when you're on the driving range, you should be intentional with each shot. By that, I mean you should have a pre-shot routine. Not one of those 50-second waggle or dance around the ball praying it goes where you want to before every shot you take, or you're just going to annoy your playing partners. If you watch professional golf, before almost every shot, you'll see the player do the same routine before hitting. The reason for this pre-shot routine is because of muscle memory. You want your body to know what to do every time you're about to hit the ball, so make sure your pre-shot routine is full of good habits or it's going to get ugly fast if they're bad. These have been a few tips and tricks which hopefully help you. Thank you and happy golfing.